So if you just look at him now, I mean, you can just look at his forearms and stuff like that. Bro has lost a crap ton of size. What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, The Rock is now a freaking stick. So if you didn't know, The Rock was actually having some problems. You know, they did his blood work before. I made a video on it before. I'll have it linked in the description of this one. So before watching this, you should probably go check that one out. But he was having some problems and stuff, and, you know, he wasn't really healthy. And now we see The Rock at this very point in time has lost a tremendous amount of muscle. So I'm going to be reacting to Greg Doucette's video on it and just some few key points, and I'm going to give you my opinion on what I think about it.
He followed in the footsteps of none other than the legend Batista, who did the exact same thing. If y'all think that The Rock was natural, that I'm just talking out of my ass, explain how he lost all his muscles in a matter of months.
Yeah, so to anyone who, like the 4 people on this planet who actually thought The Rock was natural, this is conclusive evidence. This is absolute. I mean, if it wasn't conclusive enough already, he's absolutely not natural. I mean, you cannot convince me that he just, stopped training for a month and he lost like 50 or 100 pounds of muscle or something like that. No, that just doesn't happen like that. Yes, if you stop training completely for a long period of time, maybe like, you know, 2 to 6 months, something like that, sure, maybe you can lose a crap ton of muscle, but not in like a month. Holy shit. So yeah, The Rock, again, like Bautista, you know, Bautista, obviously famous wrestler, whatever, he was taking steroids, but then, you know, he got older and he realized, hey, I can't do this forever, so he really downsized, and now The Rock is doing the exact same thing. So this is clear as day. He was on steroids, because you don't just lose that much muscle that quickly.
The only way you lose that much muscle that quickly like that is if you go from abusing steroids to not. I mean, it's not as if he has some strange polymorphism like Hussein Farhat and was able to keep all his gains while cycling off. I mean, everyone can just take a bunch of steroids and keep all their gains, right?
Wrong!
Yeah, so this is what actually happens when you stop taking steroids. You lose a shit ton of your gains. That's why I do not believe that Hussein started taking steroids at the start and then stopped and then just kept all his gains. It doesn't happen. He would have lost a crap ton of those gains. Now, the only way, in my opinion, now that I can see you or someone at home believing, like the only logical argument I can think of about the Hussein situation is that, you know, he paid everyone off or whatever. Now, obviously, again, I'm not going to get into it. Their whole publicity stunt there, you know, he brings it up here again, but the polymorphisms, again, terrible move on Greg and Hussein's part. I think that was really stupid, but hey, I mean, it happened, and to be honest, everyone's freaking forgot by now.
Not only do I believe that The Rock is now on HRT rather than abusing higher levels of steroids. That's right, I said it. I think he was on growth hormone steroids. I don't think he was just on low doses of HRT. He wasn't on Coach Greg's cycle. I don't even think he was on the dad cycle, aka Aldura. I think he was on the everything I need to take to be a bodybuilder cycle. Now that he's thinned down, he realizes that being lean is where it's at. Probably somewhere between 10 and 12% body fat, which is ideal for aesthetics.
So if you just look at him now, I mean, you can just look at his forearms and stuff like that. Bro has lost a crap ton of size. So, and again, I do agree that he was probably taking everything, including the kitchen sink. If he was just on HRT beforehand, I still don't believe that the muscle loss that he would have had right now would have been this rapid. Like, he downsized tremendously. So I 100% agree that he was taking everything, including the kitchen sink. He stopped it all, and his muscle just went.
The biceps are not huge. He seems to be flat. He just seems to be a guy that works out. I mean, if I were looking at this man right now, I would be thinking, I wonder if he's on HRT. I wouldn't be certain that he's on steroids. And that's coming from a man that perhaps 6 months ago, we knew with certainty, what is bro on?
Wow, he is. Oh my. Okay, I don't know exactly how much weight he actually dropped, but it looks like it is tremendous. Like, holy shit. He is so much smaller now. I mean, yeah, again, if you just look at the shirt, I mean, brother, holy. I mean, I'm really curious to what, he has to say about his natural status after all this freaking muscle loss, because he must be getting a shit ton of hate for lying from the 4 people who believed him before, because there's no way those 4 people are believing him now. Are you freaking nuts?
The Rock lives longer than last time. Hopefully, many of you out there who are also abusing performance-enhancing drugs have the courage to lower your doses to HRT levels. And understand this. Yeah, you're going to lose a shit ton of muscle, but your life is worth it.
Absolutely. So you know what I would recommend? The thing that, instead of having to hop on, get all these gains, and then lose it all, how about you just don't hop on in the beginning? Because you're not going to be able to do that cycle that you're doing forever, or you're going to hit the grave real damn early. And just the thought, in my opinion, just the thought of being on steroids, and then you have to live your life every day thinking that maybe, you know what, my heart's just gonna give out and boom, you're dead. Just every day you have to think about, oh, my cholesterol, this and that. I mean, do you really want that life? No. We want to live longer than last time. So rather than hopping on and then, like The Rock here, hopping off and losing all your freaking muscle, just don't hop on in the first place. Be natural. Compare yourself to yourself. Comparison is the thief of joy. Be happy with what you have right now. Go to the gym. Be healthy. Do 150 minutes of Zone 2 cardio per week. Eat a healthy diet. Fruits, veggies. Get in your protein, fiber, and your quality and quantity of life will be so much better. So please stay natural, guys. But that about wraps it up. Again, hopefully The Rock will live longer than last time now. I mean, he's definitely done some irreversible damage, but at least he's off now. Bro wasn't freaking natural, so the 4 people, again, who thought he was natural before, he ain't natty, baby. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.